Welcome. You're with the Nasty Pastor, and I'm back with another chapter reading of The Fall of America, a book published in 1973 by the minister Elijah Muhammad. And we're on chapter 10, Resurrection of Our People. And I take it a little deeper than just the black community, you know what I mean? Because when you look at the fall of America, we're talking about a nation. You see what I'm saying? A nation, a melting pot of different cultures. You feel what I'm saying? It takes all of us to fail and play a part in the fall of America. So I go deeper, like I said, I go deeper than just in the black community, you know what I mean? And I reiterate this to you again, you know what I mean? Even you young people out there, even you babies that been born in 2000, even you babies that was born in 1990, you know what I mean? There are some things if you have read this book, there are some things you should have witnessed by now, because I know you're probably far ahead of me if you have the book, if it interested you to read it. You're probably way far ahead of me. And there are probably some things that you have noticed, you know what I mean? Correct it. If you see it within yourself, correct it, you know what I mean? America is a beautiful country, you know what I mean? That's number one. It's a very beautiful country. Yes, it's founded on a bunch of thievery. You got what I'm saying? Thievery. I'm gonna leave it at that. When you think about it, you know what I mean? We didn't volunteer. Our ancestors didn't volunteer to come here. You feel what I'm saying? So we were stolen. You feel what I'm saying? We were stolen. So taken, robbed. You know what I mean? And I would say we was the first culture to witness. No, I ain't gonna say the first culture, because the Indians witnessed something a little bit more horrible than we did, but they just did not go through how to say this, a long-term effect of controlling and oppressing a culture of people. You got what I'm saying? But when you look at the years, the decades, the centuries that has passed, America has evolved into something beautiful. You feel what I'm saying? Something beautiful. So who we was yesterday don't mean we're the same person today. And it's best to not do the get along game. You feel what I'm saying? Do the get along stuff. If you feel there are people around you don't get you, you feel there are people around you don't get, move on. That ain't your cup of tea. Move on. You got what I'm saying? You could be sitting next to a racist that you don't even know is a racist, because you really have not paid attention to the racist remarks, the racist Icelanders, the racist back how to put it, not backlash, but sometimes your enemy backdoor you. You sit there, you share your information with your enemy, and they go to the back door to stop you. So, really pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to who you are with. Because it's tricky here. You know what I mean? And you can be tricked. You can trick yourself. So wake up, use your common sense, and please don't be someone's victim. Please don't. You know what I mean? Don't be someone's victim on any level. You get me? On any level. But if you haven't, and you're on my YouTube channel, if you haven't and you're on my Facebook page, come on now. You know what I mean? Turn your notifications on. YouTube, do your subscribe. You know what I mean? Go on, get that. Get that. Let me know that you're there. Let me know that you're there so that I can give you, how to put it, I can give you the understanding that you're seeking. You know what I mean? We could build together. We could build a lot within the community if we just pay attention. If we walk in righteousness and be the example. You feel what I'm saying? Be the example. There are some things you can change. There's a lot you can change just being the example. You really don't have to waste too much time preaching it, talking it. You know what I mean? If you put a lot of actions behind an example, the model is there. You got what I'm saying? You're the model. You feel what I'm saying? You're the go-to. And that's what Jesus was to the world, but the world did not get that part of Jesus. You feel what I'm saying? They did not want to believe that. And then when you fast forward to my era, you know what I mean? You fast forward to my era, we want to witness, you get what I'm saying? We want to witness Jesus alive walking, Satan alive walking. I tell you this, I witnessed it in the clouds. You know what I mean? Whom I prayed to, the demiurge I prayed to, gave me an image in the clouds of what's going on. You know what I mean? You're here. Yeah, your Savior is here. What you gonna do? Well, I'm gonna help. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help. You got what I'm saying? I'm gonna help. Look, let's get into this chapter 10 reading. Resurrection of our people. America must be taken and destroyed, according to the prophets. At the time and end of the wicked world, where the lost and found members of the ancient and our original people are found. America hates and mistreats her slaves to the extent that it has reached the heart of Allah and the righteous people of the earth, the nation of Islam. We read where our black brothers refer to the American so-called Negroes as their brothers, while according to the preaching of some of these lost and found members of the aboriginal nation of the earth, they would rather have themselves referred to as the brothers of their enemies. The extent to which the enemy has poisoned the minds and hearts of my people here in America is shameful. They willfully do anything to deceive the so-called Negroes into going to their doom with them. You hear that? You hear that, right? Have you really kept up with me? Have you really kept up with me? Let me do this one more time. Come on, back this up. They willfully do anything to deceive the so-called Negroes into going to their doom with them. Have you really caught up with me? Have you really been keeping up with me? And have you caught up to what I'm on? What I'm trying to do? Remember I explained some stuff to you, you know what I mean, that you can sit down here and fall victim and give your all over to another culture when really what they're doing, because they know they're doomed, they're dooming you also. You feel what I'm saying? You ever been around people that life is so messed up, they want yours messed up also? Okay, that's what's going on in America now. That's what was going on in America 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. I go as far as 50 years ago. You got what I'm saying? They want you to fall victim to the same BS they have fallen victim to. So that's why I say, and I reiterate this to you again, know who you're talking to. Know your surroundings. You feel what I'm saying? Because who you're talking to is a part of your surroundings, whether they live in that surrounding or they're just visiting that surrounding. There is no way for the enemy of Allah, his messenger, and his people, the darker people of the earth, to find strength, power, and wisdom enough to win in a war against Allah. As it is written in the Christian Bible and many other places, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in thee which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. The earth shall not be burned. It will be here for many thousands of years to come. Only that on the earth the devils which has sinned against Allah and his laws will be destroyed. The earth, the sun, the moon, and the stars have never disobeyed Allah since their creation. Hey, come on now, y'all heard me? Since the creation. And I just want to say this, I said a long time ago before I even read this book that what's going on, you know what I mean, gonna have you going to hell for going against your Savior. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say that all Jews, I'm not going to say that all Muslims, and I'm not going to say that all white people are bad. I'm just not going to say that. I've seen righteousness in all three categories, you know what I mean? Some a little bit more than less. So I say this to you once again, view your life in some common sense, you know what I mean? When you walk out your door, you look at that one-eyed monster and you're viewing the news, use your common sense what's really going on in this world. When you're sitting down and you're talking to your babies, don't you think it's time to listen instead of always being the one that's talking because you're the authority figure, because you're the parent that take care of this child? Let your child talk. Let your child speak. Let your child get so comfortable that your child is going to tell you every move that child is going to make. You feel me? That's going to make. Look, you've been with the nasty pastor. We just wrapped up chapter 10, Resurrection of Our People. You get that title? Resurrection of Our People. You got it? Look, as I said, been nice. It's been wonderful. So keep pushing. Keep putting your goals in motion. Keep fulfilling your goals and keep scratching off your list of the things you have accomplished. I'm out and I love you.